And I'm live. Hi. Okay, I am just trying to get in the frame. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. As per usual, we have a furry dog. Happy Monday, friends. It is the week before Memorial Day weekend, and it is absolutely beautiful out here. And I feel like it's going to be a great week because it's officially summer on Friday. So I'm just going to grab my hair tie. All right, so this week in my class, I'm actually going to do a block and a bar combination. So I actually just posted, if you're a Swiftie fan, I posted a bar block workout to my boy Only Breaks His Favorite Toys, which is going to be very similar. But I don't think, if you do not have a block, you don't need to worry about it. You can definitely do these movements without a block. And I'm going to just push this back a little bit so you can actually see the whole thing. So I'll stand here. But yeah, I like using these blocks. There's two different types of blocks. So this is like a squishy block, and this one is like really squishy. There's also more heavier blocks, and those are really good for when you're standing, okay, and doing stuff like this. But these squishier ones are really good when you're doing some knee work, okay? I am going to do just a few moves, for our little workout. But yeah, and Tucker is leaving. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is just warm up a little bit, okay? So we're gonna get those legs moving, blood flowing, just putting my hair back. And yeah. All right, friends. So give me a nice deep breath up. Breathe it in, breathe it down, breathe it up. And again, I am wearing sneakers, but if you want to wear socks, if you want to wear grippy socks, if you want to go barefoot, whatever makes you nice and comfortable. Let's add a little squat here while you work out and keep it safe. And down, lift and lower, up and down. All right, friends, we are going to do just a major leg workout, okay? And up and down, and I'm looking at the clock. Actually, I'm just gonna grab this. I have 10:33. I'm gonna do this to keep track. Okay. And let's bring those hands overhead, and then bring those hands behind your head. You're gonna lift up those knees, and up, and up, up. Give a little twist in that core. Up, up, lift, lift. For 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, bring it up. Take it all the way down, friends. All right. Stretch to one side, bring that booty up, stretch to the other. Okay, so this first move that we are going to do, we're going to put your left foot forward. We're going to take it down to a lunge, and that knee is going to come and tap that block. All right, we're going to add some arms and lift and up and down. All right, up, lift, and then hold it down in 4, in 3, in 2, and in 1. All right, we're going to rest that knee on that block. We're going to lift up that heel and go on that toe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, last 2, and last 1. All right, friends, now we're going to lift it up. You're going to tap that toe, you're going to take it back, and then you're going to take it down. So it's up, tap, back, down, up, tap, back, down. All right, take it down and tap. Take it back and down. All right, and up, back, down. All right, and this next one, we're going to stand and keep that toe on that block. You got it? Now we're going to take it down and lift and down and lift. You can add arms if you like. Down, down. All right, 4 more and 3 more. Last 2 and last 1. Little pulses here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Take it up and let's do that other side. Okay. So now my right foot is going to be forward. That back is nice and flat. We're going to take it straight down. Okay. Down and lift. Down and lift. All right. Up. Lift. All right, friends. We're going to hold it down in 4, in 3, in 2, and in 1. Hold it down, rest on that knee, and then bring that toe. Go on that toe, lift that heel, lift it up, and lift for 8, 7, 6, and 5. Last 4, last 3, last 2, and last 1. All right, feet are flat. So we come up. All right, bring that toe, take it down. All right, so it's lift, tap, take it back, lunge down, lift, tap, up and down, lift, tap, up, down, lift, tap, up and down. All right, come and meet me. This next one with that toe behind you. All right, you got it? We're gonna take it down and up and down and lift and lower, up. All right, 4 more and 3 more. Last 2 and last 1. Pulse for 8, it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Come on up, friends. Okay, so another thing that we're gonna do with this block is that you can definitely hold on to something if you are working on your balance, but we are going to put those heels together and using that block. Okay, so I'm kind of like standing on it. You can see it looks like this a little bit. So you're like this on the block, okay? So from here, we're going to make a nice, pretty diamond with those legs. So we're gonna take it down and then bring it up and take it down and lift, down and lift, up. All right, lower. All right, give me 4 more and 3 more. Last 2 and last 1. Hold it here and pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse. And we can get a little arm workout here and add some circles and circle, 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 circle. And I'll push it back and back and back. Now add those legs where you're just taking your thighs and also opening it. So your body's going up and down and those knees are going out for 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it here, hold. And we're gonna do a tuck. So that's bringing your hip bones closer to your rib cage. You lift and lower and lift. All right, pull that belly up and lift up. Yes. All right, 8 more and 7 and 6 and 5, 4 more, 3 more, last 2 and last 1. All right, friends, come on up. Now, we're going to take one foot on this block and you are going to get your balance. You're just going to step it out and then tap it up. You can add those arms up, squat it down and lift, squat it down and lift, squat it and lift. All right, friends, we're going to add a combo. We're also going to add a leg lift. So a squat, up, leg, down, take it out, in, up, and down, take it out, in, up, and down, out, in, up, and down. And then this last one, hold on, meet me with that leg out. Just hold it here. Now point and flex that foot. Hold it. And then friends, hold that flex. And then bring it to that block. Bring it out and in and out for 4 and 3 and 2 and last one. All right, shake it out. All right, let's do the other side. Now, let's take it out. All right, squat it down and lift and squat and lift. All right, I am on 8 minutes for this little workout. A little warm up and some legs and bar block. All right, we're gonna add that combo, friends, right here. And up and add that leg and down. Take it, squat, up, add that leg and down. And now, me personally, I can balance better on one side than I can on the other. So if you feel a little wobbly, it's totally fine. Just be aware of it. And down and up, lift and lower, and then out and up. This next one, we are going to hold it out, get that balance, point, and flex. Find a spot, find that focus. And then in 2, we're gonna hold that flex, and then bring it in, and then send it out. And then in, and then out for 4 and 3 and 2 and last one. All right, friends, we're gonna go down. We're gonna keep this workout going, okay? We're gonna take your block and you are going to make it nice and tall, okay? You're gonna come down on one of your forearms. I'm down on my left forearm and I'm gonna lift the opposite leg. So you're gonna keep those knees bent, but you're going to bring that knee and then tap it and then bring it back, okay? In and tap. All right. Yeah, so these are the moves that I'm going to be doing in class this week. And I'm really excited because it's definitely going to be a little bit of a burn. All right, and then hold it here. And then friends, I want you to extend it out and then tap that knee. Extend it out, tap that knee, extend it out and tap that knee. 4 more. Hold it out in 3. Hold it out in 2, hold it out right here, and then swoop back, and then bring it to the side. Yes. All right, just 2 more. And last one. All right, take it down, stretch it out, bring it all the way up, friends, and then let's do the other side. I know, you get to feel it in that booty. These blocks are, I love a good prop, you know? They're really fun. All right, bring that in. Tap, down, tap, and tap. All right, and tap. Give me 4 more, and 3 more. Last 2, and last one. Hold it here, and extend it out and in. Extend it out and in. Extend it out. 4 more. 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Pull that leg back, and then forward, and then back, and then forward, and then back. All right, 2 more, and last one. All right, friends, we are just going to end in a plank. Put that block nice and long. Hold it here. That belly is to that spine. That back is nice and straight. And we're just going to shift that weight. Tap that block. All right, this is our workout. Now just a little bit of movement to kick off this week. Get that Monday started. Maybe you are already working through your to-do list. I know I woke up at 5:40 and just trying to get some stuff done before you have a nice long weekend, maybe some fun plans. But stay active, friends. Keep that balance for 4, 3, 2, and last one, and then bring those knees in, friends. And whew, you are done. All right, so I hope those legs feel really great. I will be making a longer video using blocks and bar poses, so definitely be on the lookout for that. Again, like I said, if you want to do that one song workout, you can go to that workout, but there are a few other workouts on my channel. And right now, my goal is to fill your summer up with workouts so that you can take them anywhere from your vacation to your work from home situation, or if you have to travel and you're in a hotel, it's all going to be there. So thanks for hanging around, friends, and I hope you have a great week. All right, bye.